The college football season came to an end last night in dramatic fashion. Alabama beat Georgia in overtime to win by 3 points. But regardless if you're a football fan or not, there were two incredible leadership lessons that came from the season. The first came from last night's game. Nick Saban, a now 6-time national champion football coach for the University of Alabama, his team was losing 13-0 at halftime. And he inserted a freshman quarterback into the game, a player that had not started a game all season. And that quarterback went on to score 26 points in the second half and lead his team to an enormous victory. I mean, a national championship. Now think about this. Nick Saban benched a 25-2 starting quarterback at halftime for a freshman that had never started a game. This is what the very best leaders do. They make tough decisions look easy. Where most people would waffle, they don't waffle. They make the right decision. I think of this in organizational leadership. How often a top performer is just promoted into a leadership role because they're supposed to be in there. And it's the easy choice to make. But the right choice would be to promote someone that might not be a top performer, but would be the best person for the job. So the lesson is this from Nick Saban. The very best leaders make tough decisions look easy, and they're not afraid to make the tough decisions. The second lesson is maybe the best story in all of sports this year. Scott Frost became the head coach at the University of Central Florida 2 years ago. He took over a program that went 0-12 the year before he got there. This year, UCF went undefeated. They won the Peach Bowl, they beat Auburn, they went 13-0. So this team, in 2 years, goes from not winning a game to being undefeated in college football. 2 years, think about that. When Scott Frost was asked the question about taking over a winless team, he said, yes, I did take over a winless team, but I took over a team of winners. This story of turning around a winless team to an undefeated team is the best. And Scott Frost is one of the best leaders in all of sports because he knows that this is all about his players. When he was asked about it, he actually said, he always uses the word they. They put in the work. They made the choices. They've made the leap. They've gone undefeated. Everybody knows he was an absolute critical component to this turnaround. But he's always giving praise to his players and the decisions that they're willing to make to go from winless to great. So the second lesson is give praise to your players. It is not about you, the leader. It is about them. Take those two lessons from college football this year and take them into your work today.